So I'd love to find out from each of you, that we have two folks in as a guest, to find out, start with initially here, a miss or two that came along the way, or has come along, and something you learned from it.
Hmm. You want to go or you want me to go?
No, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. Okay. So on the miss, to me, that is, we were raising our kids at the same time we're trying to raise a business. And while I wouldn't necessarily, I would still do that again in terms of raising kids and raising a business at the same time, but I would put way less time. No, I would put way less energy into the business, and I would have gotten it organized sooner so that it didn't take as much time away from my kids as it did when they were little. I think that was the priority. There was a lot of energy put into the business because it was our livelihood. It was putting food on our tables. It was paying our bills, and it was necessary. But at the same time, the kids were getting a lot less of us during that time because we were running around like crazy, and we didn't have the things that we talked about in the book together and organized and, outlined, and we didn't have organization in our business. And so I would have probably, yeah, I would have gotten that organized sooner.
Yeah.
What about you, Justin?
So for me, it's actually similar. When we started growing our first business, we grew fast. I mean, we were in 6-8 states. It was absurd. There was money coming in and right out the back. And it was like, look at all this money we're making. We got no money. Like, where's it all going? And for me, it finally was a gut check of, as an entrepreneur sometimes, and I don't think this is by nature, but you always feel like you got to know the answer. Because, really at a young age, I didn't know where to go get information from. People tell me about books. I'm like, I don't have time to read a book. And there wasn't Audible, I don't think, at that time. There were some audiobooks, but they were on CDs back then. But then once I just let it go. Like, I don't know everything. No one's born knowing how to do this. And once I just kind of went, get over it, figure it out. I mean, we took our business from all those locations back to one and went, let's get really good. And then let's grow from there. And we did. And so, yes, getting systematized at the beginning, getting better structure, getting better understanding of what even business was. Because to me, business was selling, right? Like, I forgot about like the very basic 101 of business is make more than you spend. Like, that's pretty much any business you're in. That's the premise of the whole thing. Well, I had the make money part of it, but the spend part of it and the, where'd all that money go? Like, how did it? So for me, it was getting organized. It'd be getting organized and just putting ego aside and understand that you don't know what you don't know. So.